Meanwhile, this morning, people are still cleaning up after severe storms tore through North Georgia.
Paulding County was the hardest hit area here in the metro. Atlanta News First Blake Devine is live for us in Dallas. And Blake, we can confirm now that that was a tornado that moved through Dallas.
Yes, Rick and Lana, the National Weather Service confirmed late last night that this was indeed a tornado. One tornado touching down here in Paulding County with the winds reaching up to 110 miles per hour. And this took a toll here in Dallas, Georgia, knocking over this iconic Mike the Plumber sign. You can see his knees are completely shredded apart. And then if you look above, you can see the E of that Waffle House sign. That has also been completely ripped apart. It's one of many different spots here in Dallas, Georgia, where we've seen some significant storm damage as the cleanup is continuing throughout this morning hour. And several tall trees, they came crashing down throughout neighborhoods, snapping in half like toothpicks. And the awning of a Texaco gas station was even uplifted during the storm. Right now, many roads remain closed as crews clear debris and down power lines. One tree toppled onto a home, narrowly missing a married couple and their 2-year-old baby.
Sounded like a train was coming through the yard, and then it was just boom, and I don't know if all these trees fell down at once. I don't know if, but it was loud, and I came out of the bathroom, there was dust everywhere, and it was raining on me, which, you know, I'm in my living room. So we were in our pajamas, barefoot, but we were like, all right, let's get out of here.
Very scary situation. Obviously, they are thankful to be alive now. Right now, Greystone Power, which operates a lot of the electrical grid here in Paulding County, they are currently reporting about 26 outages. That will affect about 550 people, a major improvement compared to yesterday when thousands were without power. Reporting live in Paulding County, Blake Devine, Atlanta News First.